Hey guys, how's it going? This is Pat. I'm going to tell you what's going to happen tonight's UFC fights. I'll try to make this one quick. The first fight I'd like to talk about is BJ Penn versus Rory McDonald. Um, this BJ Penn, he's kind of, he said he retires. He's been getting beat up a lot, and so it wasn't working out. 155 pounds, so he went up to welterweight 170. So he's been fighting there. He's 2-4 in that division. So he's contemplating retiring, and he's making a comeback saying, he's in the best shape of his life, this and that. They all say that. And he's fighting Rory McDonald, who's 23 years old. He's an up-and-comer. He's really good at all facets of the game, and he's a lot taller, and he's just a lot bigger and a lot younger. So I think he's going to easily beat BJ Penn. He's going to outpoint him. Might even finish him with strikes. I have a strange feeling. I'm not so sure BJ's ever been finished with strikes. He might have. I'm not sure about that. But anyways, so look for McDonald to win that one. I think it's look for the hipster to win. I think it's a fairly easy fight. And the funny thing is about BJ Penn is this happens every time. Every time I go to a bar watch a fight, there'll be a few Hawaiians there cheering, "Oh yeah, BJ, I'm from the island, man." All this stuff. And every person I've ever met, every Hawaiian claims to be BJ's boy. So that's another funny thing if you should go out and watch this, because you'll see what I'm talking about. It's actually pretty funny. The second fight I'd like to talk about is my favorite fighter, Shogun Rua versus Alexander Gustafsson, who he's a 6'5" striker from Norway, sorry, and he's another new guy. He's about 24 years old, and he's following kind of in this Bones Jones trend of the tall guys at jab, which the theme for tonight's fights is the jab. It's tall guys fighting shorter guys. That's what all three fights I'm talking about. It's tall versus short, and that's the new way of the UFC. If you look, some of the Junior Dos Santos, huge jab. John Bone Jones, huge jab. Anderson Silva, huge jab. It's keeping them off, and kind of tic-tacking him away. But so I'm gonna go against my favorite fighter tonight. I want him to win, but I think Gustafsson's gonna be able to hold him off with that jab, and I don't know if he'll finish Shogun, but he'll definitely win on the judges' scorecard. The last fight, of course, is the main event. It's actually a really good fight. It's Nate Diaz versus Ben Smooth Henderson. He calls himself Benson now ever since he got good. Which, Ben Henderson's actually one of my top 5 favorite fighters too. And he's going to have to survive Nate Diaz's jabs again, because he's excellent at that. And he's about 3-4 inches taller than Ben Henderson. But at first I was thinking, Nate Diaz, a gangster, he has a really shitty attitude. You'll see. He's just a real jerk. At first I was thinking, he's going to win. He's been on a 3-fight win streak, and he's really tough. But the more and more I think about it, I think Ben Henderson's going to take him. He's not even going to let this be a stand-up war. He's going to take him to the ground and ground and pound him. Probably all 5 rounds. I expect Nate Diaz to be cut open. He will be bloody in this fight. And I expect Ben Henderson, with his groundwork, ground and pound, to he'll escape a couple submissions, which he does every match. But in the end, he will win by the judge's decision and hold on to his belt. And another thing you'll hear is the biggest misnomer in fighting history that everyone says, and it's just so far off. Well, to take the title from a champion, you have to beat him decisively. Not really. It goes by round. There's 5 rounds. If you win the first round, they give you the 10, he gets the 9. If he wins the second round, he gets the 10, you get the 9, and so forth. It goes round by round. People will always say this stupid garbage. They'll say it till the end of time, but it's absolutely wrong. So you might, if you go out, you'll probably hear people say that stuff too. So the fights are really good tonight, and they're free on Fox. So enjoy it. See ya.